So, as I was saying about like structure and stuff like that, I want to change my skin. I can remember how. Inventory. No, I think it's. Auto selected. Don't know who that is. Oh, cool. They have a Moana pack. I'm not gonna buy any of the pack, guys. Packs. Are there any packs I can use? Check the gathering. Oh, I can't use this pack either. But I can use her. Or him. Or him. I think I'll use him. See if I can use anyone else. I don't know anything about magic. Wait, why is there two Moanas? I use a red and yellow ranger. But no one else that doesn't look like. I can use her. So I can use these knights and stuff. Hmm. Suppose I'll use this. Ooh, Castle Crashers. Here's something I'm familiar with. Haven't played it in a while, but... Wait a second, these are from other games. Okay, I like it. You can use fucking Popeye. And Bluto, apparently. Oh man, I wish I could use Ratchet and Clank characters. Or the Last of Us characters. Or the God of War characters. But, oh, shit. So I guess I'll use this one. Hey, Guacamole. I can use the Bit Runner guy. Someone from Half-Life. I don't know anything about Half-Life. Wow, I can use Jack and Daxter. Tear away people. Okay. Star Wars. I can use freaking Luke. Or I can use Princess Leia. Or I can use this guy. Or this one. Or this one. Oh, Rancor would be cool to use. Like I'm going to actually use someone from the prequels. I can use Mace Windu. Uh, I'm gonna actually use this guy. I don't know, I really like these guys. Plus, it's not like I use them in any other game. Oh, she was really cool. She was from the series. Oh, I thought they said Shrek. Oh, I remember that part. Star Wars Rebels. Don't know anything about that. I probably should watch it. What do you guys think? I heard it was good. Is a farmer girl or this guy Ezra? Like I said, I have no clue. Story mode, Steve or Jesse Armored, Ivor. Haven't played story mode. My brother has it, but I don't. So who knows? Oh God, Stranger Things. I don't know anything about Stranger Things. I haven't watched it. Everyone tells me to watch it, so I don't want to watch it. I mean, I literally went into like stores and shit, and I heard people like I've heard people talk about it, and people in person that I don't even know like just come up to me and ask if I've seen it yet. And no, I'm not exaggerating. That has actually happened a few times. People are weird. Some people just come up and talk to me. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't give a shit about you. Nah, for nah, for real, guys. If any, if anyone of you, blah, blah, blah. If any of you guys came up, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I doubt if, yeah, but you never know. Life's weird. So which one am I using? Oh, I'm using this guy. Okay, whatever. Roger, Roger, I suppose. Okay, so we're gonna build the back of the Krusty Krab. I just feel like that would be easier. Uh, so I'm just gonna look it up here. Hold on. Okay, so Krusty Krab rear view. Okay. Okay, so it's one, or should I do two? What did I do here in the front? I didn't do anything in the front. Well, that doesn't help any. So I guess I'll just do the two. That's the bottom here. this the right stuff? Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so we're just gonna build this up. One, two. Yeah. The fuck was that? Was that like a cockroach or something? Or did you guys even see that? Am I losing my mind? I don't know. Maybe it was part of the wood that like chipped off or something. I don't know. So I've actually considered like building. I don't know if you guys seen that one episode. It's a newer episode, like season 10 or whatever, or 11. I don't know. SpongeBob episodes come out weirdly. I've actually considered. Maybe I shouldn't have done it like this. Yeah, I don't really like it. It just doesn't look good from the inside. I suppose that brings a problem though. And that problem is like, what am I going to do now? So suppose. Well, actually, that's actually probably good. Uh, Bless you! Oh my god! I don't know if I've said this before, but my mom sneezes really loud. Like, I don't really understand it. I think it's actually picked up on mic before, and almost nothing picks up on mic. Or a headset, I guess. So I know it probably looks weird what I'm doing here, but it's kind of aesthetic reasons. God, I hate that word aesthetic. I don't. It's because of the way it's spelled. It's spelled so weird. And it's also because everyone uses it. Whenever in reality all it means is how something looks. It's almost like people think they're smart using it. I mean, I just used it, but yeah. Just a very overused word in like AE. I don't know. It just looks so ugly. Because there's like this thing on the like the keyboard. It's like an A and an E together. I don't know if it's like I think it's like another language or something. Anyway, yeah, people's use that, and I just hate it. Because back then I never actually heard the word. Um, so yeah. I mean, I probably will end up using it in like one of my reviews or something, aesthetically or some shit like that. But yeah. But this is just for the ceiling. That's basically what I'm building now. I don't know if this is actually how the ceiling looks in the show, but Minecraft everything's like blocky, so I just think it would look better this way. I know everything's just kind of put together sideways and shit like that, but how all of these blocks are like flipped in different ways. But it doesn't really matter. Oh my god. No way. I didn't. This is the front. Oh my god. This is supposed to be the front of the Krusty Krab, not the back. Well, guys, I guess at least I have practice for the back now. I know there's no, like, lights or anything yet, but there doesn't really need to be. Okay, so we're not gonna worry about the rest of this now. So, as long as I can get in, and I can. So yeah, you guys can see, like, we have a ceiling. And now if I don't be a fucking idiot again, we need to do what I just did, but do it out here, you know, the back of the Krusty Krab where it's supposed to actually fucking go. What? Why did these not line up? What? Trying to see what I did wrong. Hmm. Okay. That's no big deal. Just a slight setback. I know it doesn't really look the best at the moment, but yeah, we'll fix it. Yeah, shit. So I know we're building the outside first, and you're not really supposed to do that. Or I mean the inside first. And you're not really supposed to do that because like rain and other things that could mess it up. But this is Minecraft, so we don't have to worry about any of that. So I figured, why worry about it? I know this doesn't exactly look the best at the moment, but don't worry, it can be fixed. Any, trust me, anything can be fixed. Easily. See? By the way, for those who follow my other channel, um, I do have another review coming. And it is of Jimmy Neutron, not the movie, the show. And actually, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, um, but I do actually remember like what I thought of it as a kid or whatever. Anyway, I love the show, but I didn't like the movie. I don't know. So I don't even know like if I should bother finishing that because I don't really need to. We'll do it. It seems like it's faster to do it this way, like in circles. Or is this circle? I guess it's squares. But you guys get what I'm saying, like, yeah, like from corner to corner. Or lines, I suppose. Lines surrounding the edges until it's finally blacked out. Kind of like some sort of weird ass test or something. So far, I would say that this is looking pretty well. So go ahead and fix this part, or just not even worry about it. I guess I might as well. If you're snoring, that's my brother, and oh my god. Dude, he is really snoring. Alright, so now I guess we just build up.
What I?
What I? Wait, what was that? What I what?
I mean, what is up?
Oh, not much. Just working on the Krusty Krab. And if you're wondering why I'm building Bikini Bottom in Minecraft, I actually have no fucking clue. It's kinda just what happened, guys. I mean, next I'll get to SpongeBob's house. I don't know if I'll build Bikini Bottom downtown or like the retirement.
What is 8 minus 4?
4? Why are you asking that?
No, it is 8.
Okay then. Sorry, I just don't get the reference. Or the joke or whatever. Are you quoting a meme or something?
You take I the 4, so you have 8.
Okay.
It is Jeff's law.
The fuck? Who the fuck is Jeff?
One which your profanity to I mean Jeffy.
Who's Jeffy? I don't know, guys. I may have made this too
He
high.
is a famous puppet on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Super Mario Logan, right? Hmm. Okay. Now I just have to figure out how the fuck am I supposed to. How do I get to everything? Oh, here it is. No. Okay, so I guess we're stuck with it like this. Oops. I guess I should have built it one more out. Okay. Ah, dang it. I messed up again. Okay, I can fix this. I don't mind editing, uh, guys, or writing or anything like that. But you wanna know what the most, like, boring... Oh my god, I can't believe I did it again. But you guys wanna know, like, what the most, boring and kind of tedious part of, like, my reviews? Is editing the audio. Oh my god. Like, I don't even know how, like, some people do it, like, every day. Maybe not everyone writes scripts, but, like, even still, whenever I didn't write, like, even videos that didn't write scripts, I still wanted to take out, like, the stuff, like, that was unnecessary and stuff like that. But, alright, guys, it's not perfect, but there we have the Krusty Krab. Oh, I just need to add the one thing. Hmm, what does this paper thing do? Okay, so nothing, apparently. now need a yellow one or something of similar color. Okay, yellow, 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 yellow. Oh shit. Now, yeah, okay. So I'll put the yellow like here. And then put the, what color do I want to make this? Okay, so this side blue, and then this next side I want it to be white. I mean, that's kind of how it is. And now, white, red, okay. Now, yellow, and blue. No, white, red, yellow, blue. Okay, guys, there is my, okay, guys, there you go. There is my Krusty Krab. Still not far enough up. That should be good. Yeah. No, I just need like a pinkish color. Okay, so I think we'll try for this color. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay. What about this color? Okay, looks like it's gonna actually work. Okay, I think that looks... It's a bar. Okay, here's a sign. The Krusty Krab. I wish this was like Sims and I could make this like at least these four sizes, but whatever. It's fine as is. So I suppose that I should do the road around it. Okay. So it looks like it starts here. Oh, and now that SpongeBob isn't like bad anymore, I just think it's okay. Like, um, I mean, I try to keep up with it, and I think I may have watched every episode to date while I'm making the stream, but I'm not too sure. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like a show that I just don't care about too much. I mean, I know that's kind of weird to say, but I mean, it's not bad. I If you like SpongeBob, or if you did like SpongeBob or whatever, I'd recommend it. But I mean, I really liked SpongeBob as a kid, and like I still like the pre-movie episodes and stuff like that. Whereas I don't feel as though the new episodes are quite that good. I still feel like they're good, but I just feel like other shows are better. Like I feel like The Loud House is better, and I how do I want to put this? I feel like new SpongeBob is having a hard time uh, fitting in with the 21st century, if that makes sense. Or not the 21st century, the late 2000s or the 2000s in general. I mean, there are certain trends that you shouldn't pick up on, but there's also a formula that cartoon shows kind of have to go by now. I know a lot of them go by like continuity and stuff. The Loud House really doesn't do that, and that's fine. Um, I don't want SpongeBob to be like some sort of like weird anime shit. But yeah, there's kind of like a sort of structure that you kind of have to go by. I don't really know how to explain it, but it seems like SpongeBob's having a hard time actually fitting within that structure. Oh, but yeah, if we were still in the 2000s, let's say early 2000s. Well, really 2000s in general. The SpongeBob would still be. Well, I mean, it's still a good show, but yeah, it would still be good. It would probably even be better than compared to now. It would be pretty good. I think. I think it would be a pretty good show instead of just a good show. Um, but not a great show. I mean, that's yeah. Had the show started now, do I really think it would reach the success that it has reached? I don't really know. It kind of seems like the show is trying to uh, go back and sort of use the ideas that they have before, but kind of fix them. And that's actually really a good thing to do. It might not keep the show fresh or whatever, but it still does do something. Even though I didn't, a lot of people found like Goodbye Krabby Patty like bad, like one of the worst episodes of the show or whatever. Honestly, I don't, I didn't really find a problem with it. I didn't really think it was bad. I didn't think it was good, but I just thought it was okay. it's not something I would recommend or go out of my way to watch again. But yeah. Anyway, I've thought of actually adding like to this. I thought of actually adding like SpongeBob's little like the little like roof episode, but like the restaurant, not the restaurant before it's just a Krabby Patty clone, or I mean a Krusty Krab clone. I just thought that was like really cool, and I thought that I might add it. It was cool because like it was cheap, like it was just kind of parts that he found. But it almost seems like they're trying to uh, write the characters in a sort of way to sort of fit the decade. But personally, I don't really think it's working. At least not the way that I would prefer it. Um, like I said, I still do recommend it. It's not even bad. I just been spending my time watching other shows. Is basically the only reason why I haven't been keeping up with it. It's not like it's to the point where I'm just like, nope, never watching that shit again. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Because it honestly doesn't deserve that. Yeah, so for this, I don't really think I can connect it, so I'm just gonna. Oh shit. Yeah, but I don't know, like, if what I'm saying really makes sense. Basically, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. Like, I don't really want to make a video about it in the future. Like, there's no plans. Unless there's, like, an episode that comes out that's, like, really good, or really bad. I don't, I don't want an episode like that. I mean, a really good episode I would, but not a really bad episode. Yeah. So, moving on to a different show, I watched, Final Space, and this was a show that I actually thought was going to be bad. Because this is going to sound weird, but ironically, it was because it actually looked decent. And when a show has looked decent in the past, or if I get excited for something, it it can turn out bad. And back whenever it was announced, I was so bitter over Rick and Morty, and it reminded me of Rick and Morty, obviously, because of the space thing. Um, but yeah, it's actually from at least like the first three episodes, it actually looks like it's going to be really good. Um, so I was surprised. I figured it would be bad, but it was good, and that's actually a good thing. It might not sound like it, but it is. I actually, uh, there's a lot of things that I thought were going to be bad, and then there's a lot of things that I thought were good that other people think are bad. Like Suicide Squad. I actually thought that movie was good. I actually really enjoyed that movie. Um, but yeah, so I don't want if I don't think that I'm gonna like a show or just downright think it's bad or think just downright think it's going to be bad. I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be good. So a lot of people were really confused as to why I thought it would be bad. And like I said, I thought it would be bad because it looked good. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know if I actually thought it would be bad or whatever. But I kind of told myself that because, well, I did actually think it was going to be bad. But at the same time, I told myself that because I didn't want to get let down if it was bad. It's way too early to tell, but what I can tell, it actually seems like it's going to be better than Rick and Morty. Yeah, but I don't understand why there's so many space cartoons. I mean, sci-fi is cool and stuff like that, but there gets a point where everyone just kind of does the same thing. I mean, I guess if it works, it works, but yes, I think I'm just gonna put it all the way around. So, as another show that I've watched, the fuck? So maybe I'm going a little overkill with these lights. I don't know. It just seems so dark in here. And it's not like Sims where you can just like add a light to light up the whole room. You have to actually kind of go overkill for it to actually light up. Now I know it doesn't look all that well. It looks a little weird, but it does. You guys cannot deny that it lights it up very well. Oh shit. Alright guys, let's go far. Hmm, not that far back. Okay, I like it. I'm sure you guys see where I'm going with this. If you don't, then let me just put it this way. We are going to build something else, SpongeBob, across the street from the Krusty Krab. And like I said, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. We might not have enough room to build SpongeBob's pineapple there, which if not, that's fine. So I'm not actually sure how far to go with this. Okay. I mean, if you guys can't tell, I've been going from show to show because I don't want to, I don't want to spend my time on just one show, and I haven't been. So anyway, in other news, I did watch Hot Streets, and it was pretty bad. Like, it reminded me of the Australian Archer ripoff, Netflix's Australian Archer ripoff, Pacific Heat, as well as I feel like it's going to be this year's Legends of Chamberlain Heights, an equivalent to that. At least it seems like it. Which I hope. Well, then again, I haven't seen our cartoon president yet. There are a few other shows that I haven't seen. Actually, I think that might be it of shows that came out this year. I haven't ever seen Unikitty. That was last year. Um, yeah, so I think that might be it. So yeah, I'd say it is coming out pretty nicely. Oops. I mean, it's only February. Well, it's March now, isn't it? So yeah, so it's only March. A lot of shows haven't really came out yet. So, I mean, January, fucking nothing came out. I was bored out of my mind. But now February, whew, everything's coming out. Um, which is actually good. I'm actually getting to watch things. I'm actually finding new shows that I'm liking. Uh, this year's actually going pretty well. Um, for me as far as entertainment goes. I don't know exactly what time it is, but I know Star Wars Force of Evil is coming back, which last year was my favorite show. Um, of course, BoJack is my favorite show, period, but I of course mean the episodes that happened last year. And I don't know, there was something just really cool about season two, or was it three that came out last year? I don't know. There was something really cool about both of them. I don't really think season three has been as good as season two. Maybe. I mean, I'm a little actually debatable about that because I've enjoyed both of them, and it's not like, and I like how the theme song actually goes more into Marco. I don't even think that was on purpose. Um, because if not, then the theme song wouldn't make sense. Like, say if Marco didn't actually, fuck, kind of doing spoilers. So, yeah, spoiler alerts. Say if Marco didn't move to Muni, then the theme song would not make sense, like at all. Honestly, I wish they would make the outro theme uh, the theme song for the show. Speaking of which, I actually did think of making a list of the best uh, outro theme songs, which is something that I haven't seen. Best cartoon outro theme songs. Like I've seen a bunch of lists on like the intro theme songs, like the worst and best, blah blah blah. Whereas I wouldn't really do the worst because an outro song doesn't really have to be good. I mean, it's just something to put over the credits. At least in my opinion, it doesn't have to be good. I mean, somebody else might tell you that a bad one is bad or whatever. Which I mean, I guess it is, but yeah, in my opinion, whatever, it's fine as long as it's not too bad. I only watched the first episode of Hot Streaks and of Hot Streaks Streets. And there was one part of the episode that was, oh my god, so fucking loud of a buzzer. I don't think this was on purpose, but oh my god. Oh, and by the way, I don't. I've only watched one episode, so I can't say that I hate the show. I just hated that episode. And the show doesn't really look all that interesting. Like, I'm not exactly sure what it's trying to be. If it's trying to be like an action show, a mystery show, you know, something like Scooby Doo, or if it's trying to be like sci-fi once again. Have you guys ever noticed this? Um, it could just be me, but for some reason, it seems like every time there's like a new or a lot of like adult cartoons are under the sci-fi genre uh ever since, well, I suppose Futurama, but really I guess it was Rick and Morty. There are a lot. Oh yeah, I don't really need to fill this in. I'm just doing this that way you don't have to look at nothingness. There won't be a way to get back here, so see? Oops. You were probably thinking that I trapped myself. And yes, I kinda did. Okay, so I know this part right here is iffy, but this looks good at least. Well, if not good, at least looks better than what it did before. Alright, so let me show you guys what else I worked on. This is Patrick's house. Not much to it. There's not really much to Patrick's house anyway. That's just kind of what I went with. Oh, this is supposed to be longer than anyone else. Oh well. It's a reference towards the one episode. So I put like the door thing in the back. Just because. I'll show you guys Squidward's last. I'm actually the proudest with Squidward, which is weird because it's the second thing that he built. So here's Sandy's Tree Dome. Nothing in here. Um, except this. You get it, the plant. It's supposed to be like based off the first episode, of course. And then you have this here, which is obviously Squidward's house. Which, as I said, is my favorite. Here's a little bar thing. Here's his living room. I know it's kind of bunched up. This was before I had Sims 4. I think the building in Sims 4 is a lot easier. I think the game Sims 4 is a lot better too, but let's not go there. um, yeah. So here's his bed. There's his two nightstands. Of course, there's two doors things. Here's all of his paintings. Did I miss a floor? No, I didn't. So yeah, he has a 3-story house, and he's complaining about like money. Also, you wanna know if I knew Squidward, like if Squidward were like a real life person, you know what I would tell him? I would tell him, you know what, Squidward? Fuck you. No, I'm just playing. Uh, yeah, but if I knew him in real life, I would tell him, Squidward, you know, you need to quit this. You need to quit playing your clarinet. You're not good at it. But I'll tell you what you are good at, and that's art. You need to stick with that. The only problem is you only want to draw yourself. You need to start. You need to start drawing other things, man, or painting other things, I should say. Sculpting other things because you're really good at it. And yes, I actually do believe that if Squidward were a real person, then he could actually become um, a famous artist. The people that actually drew the art, however, um, they are really good. So yeah, and like dance and stuff. Like it's good. It's good. He has hobbies. Um, but his pretentiousness kind of hurts him in the end. I mean, now he's supposed to be like evil or whatever in the show, but yeah. I know he's just a character, but I never really understood like why didn't he ever just switch to try doing something else? I mean, him having paintings of himself in his house is fine, but him actually trying to sell them is a little bit too much. I know I'm taking the show a little bit serious, but as I said, like if you were a real person, that's what I would tell him. And he probably wouldn't listen to me, but I would be like, okay, don't listen to me, don't take my advice, don't just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm sure you'll find your audience. Or is that what artists call the people that like their paintings? See, I don't know. Um, so yeah, he probably wouldn't listen to me whenever I said, especially after I said that. But yeah, that's obviously if he were a real person. Which, unlike that one episode of My Little Pony, I can actually understand the difference of a real person and a character. And I can also take criticism. God, I hate that episode so much. In fact, it's one of my least favorite in animation. Period. Fame and Misfortune. Yeah, that's an episode that might get a lot of hate, but it's actually granted. Believe me, I've seen the episode, and I really love My Little Pony. Not so much season 5 onward, but it's still there. You know what I mean? Like SpongeBob. Now let's actually back to a pretty good show, or at least a good show. Um, I can at least go back and watch it and just be happy if maybe I do. Maybe will get a good episode here and there. That's always a good feeling, to bring back like good memories and stuff. Like I have good memories with both shows. Um, Even now, like the perfect pair. That was that was awesome. That was like probably my favorite of season 7. And speaking of Hasbro, I do have the My Little Pony movie. But speaking of Hasbro, I don't know if you guys heard, but well, I'm sure you guys figured. But you know that you know that Okay, so Little's Pet Shop, like with Blythe and stuff like that, the 2012 series. Yeah, it's getting a reboot. Obviously, I mean these things are just going to keep getting reboot after reboot. But yeah, I want to show you guys my other world if I can find it. Fuck. So I didn't build all of this, obviously. I just built like some houses and stuff. I just have to find where I built them at, though. No, that's not it. There are a lot of pigs here. So yeah, I'm a little sad that I didn't get to record Apple and Onion, but I think the episode comes on again, and I'm sure I can get to rerun. I mean, you know, shouldn't be that hard. Again, it is Cartoon Network, and their scheduling sucks, so yeah. I actually wasn't going to pretty much ever watch Cartoon Network again till I heard about the show. See, like something like Steven Universe, the problem with it is I haven't really watched it. Same thing with Gravity Falls. So like I wasn't there from the beginning. And see, the problem with that is it's hard for me to get into it whenever I'm like, "Oh my god, I know Gravity Falls only has 2 seasons, but whenever I'm like, "Oh my god, I have to watch like 5 seasons to catch up." So, yeah. I mean, I'm not against it, but I mean, I kind of am. But yeah, I guess that's the problem with with life in general, or at least, well, yeah, I guess life in general. Like, what do you want to put your time into? I don't even know what the fuck I was building here, or if I even built that. Here's a dock. I had to have built this. Maybe my houses are in this area. I know they're in... Fuck, I can't even find them. This looks like a damn fucking thing off Lego Worlds. which is a good game. Who knows? I may actually continue that series. As well as, shit, what's that game called? Trove. Yeah. Of course, Trove, the reason why it was in December is because it was just kind of like a filler game until I actually got my Christmas presents, you know, things like Sims 4 and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a filler series. But at the moment, I don't really have a series going. Oh, I guess Sims, but that's kind of. I don't want to say nearing the end, but it's kind of going in a different direction. Which may actually put it on pause for a bit. Because it has like 21 parts or something like that. It has the most streams that I've ever done. And yeah. I mean, obviously, if you haven't been keeping up with it, Star and Morty's second baby is coming. I'm hoping for twins. And their first baby was just born. She is a toddler, and her name is Dawn, and she looks like the toddler version of, or a toddler version, not the one actually from the show, a toddler version of, shit. And she looks like a toddler version of, I'll get it here in a minute, guys. Oh, and I should mention, because of griefers and shit like that, you want to keep a backup save for your places. So yeah. So unfortunately, I heard Cats and Dogs isn't going to be the next DLC. A little upset about that, but it's fine. Um, I forget which one's actually. Oh, Get to Work. Yeah, Get to Work. That's the next DLC. Which I mean, I guess I'm still looking forward to, but just not as much as I was for Cats and Dogs. Which is something that actually changes up the gameplay again. I don't know if Get to Work has a new area. I mean, obviously the restaurant thing changes it up, but I don't own a restaurant, so it doesn't really help that much. I thought about like using a cheat and possibly creating my own restaurant in like a different series, but I don't know. I mean, I could use the ones that I made for the subscribers, or for those one subscribers to Baker's. Get it? Baker's restaurant. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, I can't find where I actually built the stuff here. I have no clue of why I'm not, of why I didn't spawn towards that. Is this it? No, this is just Krusty. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We learned about Minecon 2015. Apparently it was in London, if I read that right. Alright, so yeah, bye.